Today we'll be discussing the current state of every hero, and by that I mean if they need a nerf or buff. Ana at the moment I feel like Ana is fairly balanced, but I think she could use some sort of vertical mobility option. Unless you know your way through every single map and how to get to the high ground to heal your ungrateful Genji, you're going to have to quickscope if you're on offense, which is fine. But her kit isn't built around quickscoping as it is traditional sniping. Bastion I feel like his DPS is a bit too high as you can fully destroy a Reinhardt shield in about 5 seconds. And his healing is kind of overpowered since he can survive standing directly inside a Hanzo Noodle Dragon and be pretty much undamaged from it. But besides those two things, he's countered very easily by Sombra, Genji, Roadhog if he can sneak up on him, Widowmaker, Ana's anti-healing, and more. D.Va I'd say her kit is fully balanced, but here's my opinion on the defense matrix. I feel like the actual amount of it lasts is fine, but it should be able to regenerate faster. Doomfist he is useless. His abilities are more pathetic than Risagem's diss track on iDubbbz. His ult is just weird. His shield is weird. And I think they should find a way to make it so his actual gold fist is his primary fire like Reinhardt's hammer and not the frosted flakes he usually shoots. For perspective, that's like if Reinhardt only used his hammer to shoot fire strikes and his primary fire was smashing people with his shield like a plate. Genji fully balanced actually in my opinion. That's all I'm gonna say though. Hanzo need nerf. Scatter was too strong so they replaced it with something stronger, and now he's basically a longer range distance McCree. His double jump wasn't really necessary, but I'm fine with it in game. Junkrat he's been nerfed harder than a 7-year-old's birthday party, but he still counters every single goddamn tank but D.Va. Lucio while ride broken. Healing is too small. Speed kinda useless. That's it. Orisa could use a bit of a health pool boost, and her bullets are pretty slow, but she's fine as a main tank. Pharah her flying is too inconsistent for me, and she kinda doesn't do much unless she's on pharmacy. Reaper I feel like he's the orange starburst in a pack of starbursts. He's definitely not the best, but he gets the job done. Reinhardt could use a small damage buff, but pretty balanced besides that. Roadhog Jesus Christ his damage nerf was too hard. The damage is pathetic, but his healing is pretty overpowered. I feel they should nerf the take a breather, and give a 15% damage boost. Soldier 76 perfectly balanced for once. Countered by snipers, but counters a fair amount of heroes. Sombra low enough skill floor to be effective for an average player. Incredibly high skill ceiling for god players. Symmetra damage too strong. Turret's kinda weak though. Torb his hammer is more reliable than his turret. He certainly needs a buff. Tracer balanced Widowmaker bit underpowered but gets the job done. Winston his primary fire does less than a single Symmetra turret. Nuff said. Zarya shields could have a shorter cooldown, but still pretty good on dive and King of the Hill. Zenyatta balanced. High skill, high reward. Sorry if these seemed rush. Overwatch is just in a really weird place right now. Feel free to subscribe as I'd really appreciate it.